Alright, what's going on, guys? Happy Friday. We are back with another video. In this video, I just want to go over what's been going on and kind of just go over everything, plans for next week, and it's exciting, guys. So let's get into it. As you guys know, and as you guys saw in my last video, we've been having a little bit of a losing streak, and this losing streak has been going on for quite some time. But I have a plan. We are going to get out of this losing streak. We're going to actually start doing amazing, and I'm excited to share what the plans are. So going back throughout this week, if you guys saw in the last video, unfortunately, I had only $100 left in the account balance. If anybody's curious, took this long, but I know it doesn't really matter because it's not as meaningful since, you know, the account's blown, stuff like that. Plus, this is just like practice trades. I was just trying out along here at, I've been incorporating London lows, London highs, and like using this indicator on Top Step X. It's just the sessions, and it's kind of cool. It just basically marks out each session, and you can kind of see, yeah, it's nice. Asia session, London, New York. And honestly, having that and seeing like the lows and highs of each session can kind of make it a little bit more. So I threw that on there. I've been keeping it. It's actually really nice to see it because, you know, for today's trade, it was like, I was just like, okay, we'll target London high. And it was cool. Kind of hit it, hung out around it a little bit, reversed a little bit, and then came back up. So that was cool. Now, it's actually interesting to see because we kind of, you know, consolidated around London highs, came back down, hit it, rejected it, failed to get above it again, but then finally, once we got above London highs, now we use it as a support, and we just been trending up all day. So it is cool to see that these levels and these areas do have some sort of reaction. So definitely keeping that in mind going forward. Today, you know, we had a level, we had London lows, and then also when the kind of the trend, we got a little bit of reversal here. I entered long for that, so I'm curious to just try new things out. Like I said in my last video, guys, I'm trying out new things, trying out new strategies, messing around, still keeping supply and demand in mind. But it's kind of hit me to the point, guys, where I've been like looking at, you know, I know I was telling I got a little bit of backlash for talking about it, but I have been checking out different ICT strategies. Something that I've been seeing a lot of people doing really well with, and I have been back testing, and I've been looking around, and every setup that I have found has had a pretty good win rate, is like the AMD combined with a fair value gap. I think they call it the power of 3, that model. And honestly, when I do see it present, it does have a really good high win rate. So I did take a paper trade the other day off that, and it was kind of cool to kind of finally see it a little bit in action. So we'll see. I'm going to continue, obviously, just off a few samples. We're not going to get an accurate win rate and stuff like that, but I'm going to try to, you know, get like a decent amount of samples, go over that. So hopefully in the next video for you guys, I can kind of go over a little bit more of a back testing session and stuff like that. That's my plan over the weekend going into this week. Have a little bit more data that I could show off that we back tested. But that's pretty much that, guys. Let's get into the plan for next week. All right, so we're going to get a nice fresh account August 31st going into September. And I'm going back, and I know, guys, it's not going to be that exciting trading a combine, having $300 of risk per day. But like I've said to everybody, I need to build up the bet. I need to get rid of those bad habits of, you know, over trading, or if like I take a loss on the morning, wanting to continue to trade, or even if I take a win, then wanting to trade and then turning that green into a red. There's just so many variables that have been happening in my trading right now, where obviously I think my strategy that I've been trading for the past 8 months, maybe more, I don't think it's as great in these conditions, but I'm starting to learn we got to adapt as traders. And a mindset that I had for a while was, all right, well, I'll just wait till next week. I'll wait till the following week. I'll wait till the following week. And I keep on waiting and saying like, all right, well, maybe next week will be a better week. I just have to kind of push through it. And I feel like that is true in many scenarios where it's like, if you've proven your strategy, right? If you prove it, you've gained confidence in it. When you have a little bit of a losing streak, you fight that losing streak, you fight that battle. Once you get through it, then you have a good week and it makes everything back and more. In this case scenario, I don't know. It's weird. Maybe something's wrong with me, but I've tried to backtest the strategy that I've been using regarding supply and demand, and like a lot of the setups have been failing for me. So I don't know if maybe I have to just kind of deep dive back into it, see what I could do better, but like just something's not working with me. So with that being said, that's why I'm diving in and kind of seeing like other stuff, and I want to show you guys what I do learn. I know it's been taking a little bit longer. There's just been a lot of stuff going on outside of trading a little bit regarding like paperwork. If you guys watched one of my last videos, the reason I'm wearing this, I broke my back, fractured my spine in a car accident. There's been so much paperwork and appointments and nonstop stuff. So I know it's just an excuse, but I got to just sit at the desk and really get to back testing, just what I learned. But you know, going into next week, so what is the plan, right? Fresh combine, guys. We want a fresh mindset. 1 trade a day. It's got to be A+. Gonna lock out at $300 per day. I'm gonna set all those risk settings. That's if you guys are on Top Step, you know, you could basically put personal daily loss, daily profit, max trade per day, block symbols, max contracts. This is going to reset, I believe, when I reset this account. So I'll just wait to do that. But that is one thing that I didn't have on this account, and I think that definitely did screw me a little bit, because if I'd have a break even for the day or even whatever, I'd kind of say to myself, all right, well, you know what? I didn't take a loss technically today. Let me just take another trade. And or even like if I took a win, I'd say, all right, let me take one more trade, and I turn it to red, something like that. We're going into next week. We're taking one trade a day. And that brings me to my next thing, guys. For the next 2 weeks, that's the plan, and I hope to follow that through. But if you guys remember a while ago, guys, we had a little storage error. Don't mind that. I'm back. I'm here. But yeah, guys, pretty simple rules going into next week. If anybody wants to follow along with me and do this, if you've been having a little bit of issues with discipline or just trading hasn't been going as well, let's try going over the next 2 weeks. Next 2 weeks, starting August 31st, let's follow a strict plan, 1 trade a day, have your max loss per day. And I know it's a combine that I'm going to be doing this on, guys. I know everybody says take the combines as fast as you can, all that, and I agree so much, but like I pretty much have no trading confidence left at this point, guys. I just need to build that confidence back up, see a few wins, and I feel like until that happens, I'm not going to be able to like take proper trades on a funded account, because as you guys know, there's so much more emotions on the funded and everything like that, especially after the activation fee, or if you don't get an activation fee, you know, that's an option too. But there's just a lot of variables. So over the next 2 weeks, taking it super simple, guys, and we'll see. I'll go over every trade I take, and this weekend I'm going to spend some time just kind of back testing, seeing what I want and how I want to continue to trade. And the next video you guys get, I'll tell you what which way I'm swaying. But that's pretty much it, guys. Nothing too much to talk about. I wish there was more I could kind of say about the week, but wasn't anything crazy. That the one main thing that's cool is with the the different sessions. I like that indicator. I think that's pretty cool. If you guys want to check that out. But other than that, guys, it's Friday. Let's have a freaking amazing week. If you stayed to the end of the video, thank you. If you guys are curious on an update on my back, it's healing well. Been going for walks every morning. Honestly, it's so nice. I actually got another appointment for my spine in like a week. I think Wednesday of next week, so 5 days. And then that will decide when I start up PT. So that's exciting, guys. I can't wait to just be walking around freely, driving, doing all that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Life is good. If you had a rough week this week, if you've been having a rough week or month, whatever, things will get better. We just got to keep on pushing forward and constantly improving. And just think about all the amazing things that are to come. And if you're struggling, think about it as a time when you look back in the future that this is just going to make that, that whole adventure, that whole journey that much more meaningful. When you can look back, see the lows. The lows are what makes the highs that much better, guys. So with that being said, let's continue to learn, to grow. Let's enjoy this weekend. Let's have an amazing weekend. And I will catch you guys next Friday. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you soon. Peace.